locked off in the sewers. We don't have Kaylee and Eve tonight with us. They may join us later. But in the meantime, we're going to run without them, and you guys will run their characters for them until they deign to show up. Sound good?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, I mean, good is probably a strong word.
Yeah, probably. A little strong. It's like, yeah, it's like it sounds doable. I mean, until something better comes along, kind of like our, qualifications for showing up tonight.
Well,
Pretty much.
I mean, technically, Stranger Things 2 is out. So
What the hell are we doing here? Screw this. Bye, everybody.
It's not supposed to be out until Halloween.
It's out right now.
It's out now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's right on Netflix, isn't it?
Yeah, sorry, guys. We gotta go. We can't do this.
Later, bitches. See you later.
So, we are picking up in the sewers. You've killed all the rats. And you have a literal garbage fire in the center of the chamber.
It seems to be doing fine.
Can we get the map? Oh, actually,
who brought the marshmallows? Can we make
I wouldn't cook with that fire.
Not over the. Oh, yeah. I probably don't want to cook it over at the poo water and shit.
Yeah. Well, as I'm playing Bjorn this evening, the leader of the group.
God help us all.
His first act as leader today is to turn power over to Dorothy. I played a long game, people. I played a long game.
Why did I not see this coming? I should have known better.
There we go. Oh, yeah, that garbage fire. I couldn't remember the garbage fire. I forgot we were burning the nest.
So, I mean, do we care that it's on fire? Should we, stop it or something?
Let it burn.
I'm cool with letting it burn. I mean,
well, the real question is there anything else flammable outside of those 20-foot square?
I'm kind of gonna guess that maybe the poo water is. There might be a bit of methane going on.
Roll a survival check.
Oh, that's a Dorothy thing. Maybe it's not a Dorothy thing.
Looks like a Toady Stark thing.
Well, it's a T'Challa's thing.
Yeah. The two of you know that typically there's sewer gas in sewers resulting from the mix of methane and oxygen, or what little oxygen there is. Go ahead and anyone that wants to roll a perception check.
Oh, someone got 20. 2 people 20s. That's bullshit. And they glitched. They were outside of my chat roll box.
Wait, that's right. Cheated. I'm the new Paul. I'm dueling with Andy. I beat your ass. Suck it.
Beat my ass and suck it. 2 things I never thought I'd hear Dan say to me.
Listen, all right. Just have to picture it as a little girl going jumping up and then throwing both arms and going, suck it. Yeah.
Dan, don't ruin it for me.
Ooh, who has to keep perception?
Who has what?
Keep perception.
Keep perception?
Perception. Yeah, I'm not sure what that is, but it sounds like fancy kind of perception.
Oh, motherfucker. At least I put in effort.
God.
So, you know that there's about to be an explosion. What are you going to do?
Run, I guess?
All right.
I want to say I'm very angry right now because I actually prepared create and destroy water, but I'm out of spell slots to use it.
So you know that it's most likely going to ignite pretty quickly, and you don't have much time to get out of the way. So in your initiative order from the actual fight, I'm going to have you try to get somewhere safe. You probably only have a couple rounds before things go up. So, Brandon, we're going to start with you.
Okay, what are the 2 purple boxes again on the bottom and the right?
Those are the barricades, but you're trying to flee from the purple box that has all the fire on it.
Alright, so we're shooting backwards pretty much.
Yeah.
Well, then I guess backwards we go.
And you can move up to your speed when you do. Your speed should be 25 or 30.
Yeah, I went too far, I realized.
But if all you're doing is moving, I think you're going to do the run thing, right? Let me look. Yeah.
That would be what, 2 extra squares?
I don't remember.
Thought if you ran, it doubled your speed.
It's called dash. Dash.
In 4th edition, it did.
It's an action. So when you take the dash action, you gain extra movement for the current turn. It equals your speed.
Oh, so you can double move.
Yeah, so you're basically using your action as a move as well.
Okay. So then that would give you another 30 feet of movement. But in order to escape the fire, how do you guys plan to escape it? Like, what's your thought process?
Well, I don't know about them, but you know what? I'm up on this ledge here, so I'm just gonna like get the fuck out and go to the west. The rest of them, they can die.
Sounds like a plan.
Although the map doesn't seem like it goes to the west.
It does. Some. Enough that you can get, like out of the corridor.
Bjorn has the control flames cantrip. He can actually start extinguishing the fire.
Doesn't sound like his style, though.
Mm-mm.
No,
Plus,
not at all.
Let's take a look at the cantrip, see how effective it would be.
We can get it in a 5-foot cube. I don't know if that means just one square or.
Yeah, it would
He'll
be
be safe.
one 5-foot square. So every round, the way it's burning right now, he'd be fighting a losing battle because it would just reignite. But it's a good thought.
Hey, Joel.
So, Brandon, are you going to take the extra movement?
Yes, and jump up on the ledge if we're going left.
Okay, so to get up on the ledge, it's going to take you 2 squares of movement. And then from there, you can do the rest of your move.
So I can move about 20 then?
25.
Do I need to roll any acrobatics or anything?
Nope.
Alright.
Andy, you're up.
All right, and that's as far as I can get.
Toady.
Bring. All right. Dun, dun, dun. That's as far as my little gnome legs can get me.
So wait, you can move 25 feet in a turn
Yeah,
normally? So you would only get to there because of the difficult terrain to get up.
it didn't look that difficult. I mean, I went right over it.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I mean, you have spider legs, but you need to like give them the spider power.
That's true.
Right,
Part
so
of me
it's
wants
difficult-
to multi-class.
It's difficult
it.
terrain to walk up essentially to climb up the wall to the left.
Yeah, that's what I had to
Yeah.
go up as far as I know. So, but I'm tempted. Like, part of me wants to multi-class in a monk just so I can gain speed. Well, actually, never mind. That wouldn't work because they pretty much lose everything when they're in armor.
Let's
Disregard.
see here. So it's the square. So one square is difficult terrain, right?
Right. So you would get a total of 25 squares of movement for your first action.
Got it. That's where, as far as Dorothy's little legs can get her.
Where's she at? Oh, she's on top of the thing.
By the way, is anyone on the stream?
I actually forgot. I
Should be
forgot
able
to
to
go
go
check.
there.
I'll go get them.
Yep.
I'm not. I was last week. It was boring. Nothing
It's because
happened.
no one could hear anything because the sound was all messed up.
Was it?
I don't know, something.
Yep.
What happened?
So as we were starting, I had muted us so we could chit chat before the stream kicked in, and then I forgot to unmute you guys.
Bring, 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 bring. It's Tyra.
Oh my god.
She would like you to audition. Because you're so pretty.
Gee, thanks.
Let me do it properly. So pretty.
And Bjorn.
Bjorn says, "This is my fault,
So
guys.
pretty.
I'm gonna die with the flames." No, he's
He
gonna.
probably
I
thinks
think
the
maybe we
safest
should.
spot is in the middle of the flames.
Probably just sits there watching and going, fire.
And he would probably be masturbating while he did that. That's
I
my
bet he
guess.
would, probably.
Probably.
All right. So does anyone need to reposition any further? Or do you feel comfortable there that the flames will bypass?
No, we're all gonna die. Get as
If
far
I
away as
had my
possible.
way.
Well, you did say that we had at least 2 turns before it got out of control. That was only the first turn.
Yeah.
I mean, me personally, I want to move a little bit away from the corner at least.
Okay. Well, Brandon, it's your turn again, so.
I prefer right there. That seems like a good spot. Everyone else can take the blunt.
I'm going to GTFO. Go another 60 feet.
I'm not going to let you move off the map. Sorry.
Well, I can only move 5 feet, so. But I'm trying to get the hell out of here, so.
Invisible walls.
So then you're going to stay put?
Well, I guess, is this what you're trying to tell me? Is that I can't move any further, so I'm going to die?
I never said you were going to die, but you
I'm
can't
going to
move
die
any further
because you
off the
couldn't
map.
draw the other half of this map? I mean, what the hell, Lee?
He wants us to
Asshole.
suffer.
If we can't move any further, just why are we progressing through this? Just do whatever you're gotta do.
Oh, he just doesn't want us to feel like, he set us up. what it comes down to.
I hide behind Tichiu.
His mask will give you strength. All right.
Dorothy, I am your father.
As you attempt to duck out of the way, you hear the roar of the fire igniting the sewer gas. The sound grows louder and louder as it seems to be approaching you. Deep in the pit of your stomach, you sense this may be your final day of training and breathing.
Oh, we're gonna graduate, guys. That's what I heard.
I think that's that's a very valid interpretation.
Heard we're gonna hit
Graduation
level
by
3
fire.
after this.
Well, whoever's the spirit medium for the next group will be able to talk to us.
True, true. The flames race up the corridor in the blink of an eye. You shield your face, but feel the overwhelming heat cascade over your body. There's supposed to be a yor in there. The sound is deafening.
I
There is
shield
no
my
yor in
face
there.
with Tachiyo.
What? Okay, the mask is just over my face. It does nothing for you guys. Screw
But I
you.
stand behind you. The fire hits you, and I'm protected. That's how I see it.
I'm gonna push your little girl ass into the poo water.
Actually, we'd probably be much safer in the poo water.
I actually had thought about that too. I was
But
thinking
there
about
is
just
no poo
ducking
water
under it.
there. That was the problem. There was no poo water in this section, at least not until now.
Oh, I
Because
thought
a
there
few
was over with
moments-
it. Oh, you're right. I forgot you said this area was all dry.
Well, there's
Yeah.
poo water.
Well, a few minutes later, you look up, or moments later, you look up to see filth-laden water rushing towards you. The blockades have broken under the combined pressure of sound and the explosion. So here comes the flood. Now, I will say that there is a small room that you guys would have seen kind of a little bit of towards the south of that chamber. And if you want to stretch your map to the south, you'll see it kind of off to the corner.
Fantastic.
Okay.
So that might be a good place to try to get to get out of the sewer. But it's really up to you guys
Might be a place for what?
to get out of the sewer without getting washed away in the flood of shit.
Oh,
Well,
just wait for the water levels to go back down.
No, wait. I've seen It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. It's fine, guys. All we have to do is take off all our clothes and hold them above our heads.
All right, so I'm assuming that the fire is kind of like going away.
Yeah, the fire's gone. You can smell the scent of burning shit, essentially.
No.
But the water is heading towards you.
Okay.
Well, is it like a tidal wave, or is it just
Yes.
like kind of fun? Because I mean, we're kind of up on a ledge here.
You
So
are, but it's high enough that it would potentially carry you away with it on top of the ledge.
Did anyone bring a surfboard?
we didn't bring the bridge with us.
You did not.
Well, okay. Well, so here's the thing. It's like, so the blockages were to the north, to the south, and to the east, which means that all the blockages have let go and are all kind of funneling into this thing, which is going to chase us down to the west. So where the hell are we supposed to go?
So, like I said, there is, when you were up here in this pit room, essentially, the pool room, fighting, you could see that there's a small chamber to the southwest. And if you look around on your map,
No,
you'll see
that's not
small
my
chamber.
point. That's not my point, Leanne. Yeah, and trust me, this is not me being a pain in the ass, because I know that's what your next thing is going to be. But all right, let me draw my own arrows here. If we got
I see
poo
what you're
water
saying about the water, but
coming
because
from
the
here,
room, the pool is so big, it'll take time for that to fill before it could potentially overflow. Because you're right, you've got water rushing in from there and from the north at the same time.
Okay. Refresh my memory. So before the plunger was used, this was dry.
Yes.
Okay, so it's okay. So we need to go over and beat feet back that way. Does the does this west chamber look like a dead end?
It's got the grating similar to what's at the entrance to that
Okay.
part further down, crossing the entire thing. It was a means to try to keep people from breaking in and taking up residence down here.
All right, so the plan is just run away, and we'll run down towards the south room.
Right. Paul,
What?
gonna kill you.
What's going on?
Yeah, Paul, can't you just live vicariously through my character annoyingly like that?
Oh, someone moved my character for me. Going around there? I don't have time for that. Place is flooding.
Lord of mercy, there's a fire.
All right, so
So, whoever's running the wood elf, sorry, the high elf, is gonna have to make a athletics check to get across the poo water. And because Toady is going to be going through the pit, so will he.
Wait, what? Am I making an athletics check to get across?
Because it looks like you're going across the pit.
Yeah. Is it suddenly not going to be dry?
Yeah, you've got water rushing into it.
Okay, I thought we were trying to beat the water. Okay.
It's
I'll
coming in
change
from
what
the
I'm...
east side too.
Alright, I'll change movements. That's why I was making fun of them for taking a bad path, because I thought we were trying to beat the water and they're just like running around in circles.
Paul, I think you need to be more Toady and less Snark.
And as you come towards this room, you did go up a little set of stairs. So this room will ultimately be dry.
We don't know that. We have to get out of here.
Now, in the southwest corner of the room, there is a 10-foot wide set of stairs that go up to a small ladder. They have like a little platform with a small ladder that leads up to street level as your way out. Everyone give me a perception check.
You in your 20s. Both of you.
Oh,
What the hell's going on?
Again!
Both of you rolled a 20 last time too. Obviously cheating.
Don't mess with Will Weep, because she's just gonna leave you crying. I'd say everyone who didn't roll a 20 has to stay behind. That's your punishment.
Tony can't see anything from down there. Except our knees.
So I'm going to give it to the person that rolled the highest.
Oh, guys, I think we're being watched. I think there are more rats here.
But they don't interfere with you. So you can close this map. We're done with the sewer for now, assuming that you're leaving.
No, we figured we'd hang out here. It's a nice.
No, we attacked those rats.
But
They are our enemies.
It's a lovely little vacation spot. Yes, we're leaving.
I feel like we need to find a way to make a bigger explosion. That just didn't seem like it was high enough caliber for us, because the city streets above didn't crash into the sewer.
So,
That's true.
So
there was no significant damage.
We need to we need to graduate and become RHC officers before we can go over and create the kind of mayhem that we want to do.
Fair point.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're leaving. So we go up the stairs.
Okay.
Oh, that was a leadership decision. That wasn't for me to do. Shame on me.
Well, Dorothy is now the leader, so she commands everyone, all of you, her minions, to go up the stairs.
Yep, she's gonna get killed tonight.
Quiet, minion number 2. Or I'll demote you to minion 3.
It's so messed up.
What? Listen, all right. If Eve gets here tonight, you can become real people again. But until then, you're minions. Or you can quit the RHC. I mean, either way.
I don't think that's how it works.
I think it is.
Well,
I'm the leader, so that's how it works now.
Paul, you may need to help me kill her.
Who do you think minion number 1 is?
Well, I don't think it's Paul, because he couldn't roll higher. He couldn't roll a 20. So
I rolled a 20 earlier.
No. That's not how the basis of how the minion system works. You don't get anything. You don't get anything, Andy. That's it. You're demoted. Minion number 3 now. That's it. Brandon, you're up. You're number 2. Bear this responsibility well.
It pays to be quiet.
God. Oh God, Dad, you're killing me.
I'm sorry. I just had a really stressful day, so I just want to have fun today.
Something happened at work?
It was just literally nonstop from the start of the day to the end. But okay, so we get back to the place, to the what actually is our building? I forget what the building is.
District headquarters for the RHC.
So Parody Lake District headquarters.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I think
Brandon
just received a phone call, and he might need to holler at me.
Okay.
That was her portrait.
Oh yeah, that's her.
Never mind.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you've been sent to go change and bathe to get the smell and filth off of you before entering into the district headquarters. So you've taken about an hour for everyone to bathe and change, and you're ready to head back over.
Yeah, I couldn't find it because it was in the wrong folder. It was under another character. I don't know why, but I did a search on all my hard drives and it popped up.
And you know, when Felicia has that look of concern, shit's getting real.
Oh, you know what? Instead of being like unit whatever the hell I know we're not going to be unit 27 or anything like that. Can we call ourselves Filth and Funk? That's an awesome name.
Maybe for a band.
We are Filth and Funk.
Yes, we're a band. We're a band of awesome people. Also, maybe we could learn how to play some instruments.
We're
My
a
character
band.
can play an instrument.
We're a band of awesome people. And Dorothy.
Listen, I'm not going to take that from minion number 4. Oh wait, no, you were minion number 3. I guess I mean you voted again.
Okay, I
So-
hear stomping of feet. Okay, so is Liam coming in to go over, give us like a little? Were we not supposed to kill the rats?
Yeah, I feel like we actually you know we performed that mission exceptionally well. I mean, we even stopped the backed up sewerage flow. I mean, that was beyond the Call of Duty there.
Just to give you guys an idea of what my character brings to the table with the band. And the little Tesla coil thing that plays sits over his shoulder. I was actually going to incorporate
Wait,
it.
where's this video playing?
It's Fred Vote. I'll stop it.
Okay. I've seen it before. So with all the stomping and things flying into the walls and whatnot, Neth walks in through the door and introduces herself.
Oh, I know why she's stomping and throwing stuff around.
Can't find her cookies.
Exactly. Joke's on her. I'm not even wearing briefs.
I was just going to make some kind of joke related to that.
That was a great terrible joke, Andy. What's up? You're promoted. Minion
Thank
3
you.
again.
Thank you. Thank you. There it is.
What did he?
I know you're not talking about me, but I kind of feel like you are. Like,
No,
cool,
it's
man.
because that's what he said. That's what the carpenter guy said.
Oh, that's right.
Is she asking us why Liam's in a bad mood?
No, Dorothy asked if he was in a bad mood because
okay.
he's a reject.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's surprised now because she's coughing on her cookie crumbs, and it's not because she's not used to them or anything. So she's a little taken aback by that, I'm thinking.
Yes, Fay Pepper Water.
That's what I meant. Say pepper, not fire pepper.
It's okay. Listen, these human drink things. I mean, who knows what all their nonsense is?
Good point. Good point. It's also alien.
Yeah. Whatever could you mean? See, I feel like I've only heard good things about Unit 27. I've heard they actually were the only people that could get anything done in this town. Do you actually know who Delft is?
I think the name. It may be a name that I've heard.
No,
Maybe you haven't heard it.
that's what I'm saying. Like, did we actually? Because I don't think some of us would know, especially not the people who are from out of town. All right. No, we want to go further off track.
No. So we're going to be delving into what actually happened up until the point where you blew up the sewers.
Didn't seem like there's any real damage.
Who blew up the sewers? Did the sewers blow up?
I believe the more correct interpretation of things is that we unclogged the sewers.
That's right. We
Oh.
are Roto-Rooter.
We fixed them.
Oh, so you're referring to the plumbing that we did.
But this wouldn't be Zeitgeist without being blamed for doing good things.
Very good
Yeah,
point. Very good point.
Yeah, that's about right.
So at this point, we're going to go ahead and do this in character over voice, just because it's going to go a little quicker. So Ness says that we need a record of what happened on your mission. So who is in charge? Raise your hand.
Dorothy raises her hand.
All right.
Now Bjorn is like, nice try.
So I'm confused. Do you have 2 leaders?
It's like, no, we just have certain people who, they had certain problems with certain, votes that were cast. And Dorothy's like, it was not fair. They cheated. He cheated. It's like,
Okay. So who would like to start?
Bjorn just like bowls over and just starts talking. And it's just like, yeah, we had to go down to the sewer, and there were some, first we had to go build a bridge, get across. Well, no, we fought some rats first. Then we had to build a bridge, and then
Okay,
we fought.
so wait, stop. So what did you have? How did you build a bridge? I mean, with poop? I mean, and why did you have to
With
build a
wood.
bridge?
Well, as the girl over here just mentioned a little while ago that she spoke to a merchant who explained about Liam being a reject. He was the one that she purchased the wood that we used to make the bridge.
Okay, so why did you have to make a bridge?
Because who wants to step in poo water? None of us did.
Was it overflowing?
No, but it was deep. Ick.
Well,
Yeah.
I understand. So you had to build a bridge, but you went to see a merchant to get the planks to make a bridge, or am I understanding that correctly? Okay.
Yeah,
It's
we were
pretty
in the
simple.
sewer. It's not like there was a lot of wood down there.
So, Dorothy, how did you carry planks of wood back into the sewer?
Stronger than she looks.
Yeah.
I'm
And she had
sorry,
help.
you're 14. I'm not buying it. Girl power and everything, but there's no way you could have carried all that wood.
The giant went with her.
No,
Okay.
I did it myself.
Out of
You can't
character.
prove it.
Nobody's buying that.
Her second in command did it. Thank you very much. Musclehead over here.
That makes so much more sense. So you managed
All
to
right.
get it back down into the sewer. You built a bridge. Was it effective?
We got over it.
Yeah.
It was a pretty fantastic bridge, to be honest. Like I was very impressed with their craftsmanship.
It was the
Okay,
best bridge
So good to
ever.
know that you could open
Especially-
up a carpentry shop after the fact if you do not graduate. Great. So once you crossed, what happened next?
Well, we
Killed a bunch more rats.
fought some more rats.
So rats, there was no one actually down there?
Nope.
Why
Okay.
would there be anyone down there?
I'm just asking. I mean, I don't go into the sewer frequently. I'm too pretty to go in the sewer, so
I am too, but I was still down there.
Okay. So
My work here is done.
that kind of brings me back to the main point of this debriefing. There was a large-scale explosion that blasted manhole covers and sewer grates out of their holes, and we need to determine why this happened. Since
Yeah,
you
we
were
wouldn't
down
know
there,
anything about that.
come on. Since you were
He's
down
being
there,
modest.
you have
He's
to
being
have done
modest.
something.
That was unfortunately necessary. There was some bad clogging down there, and we figured since we're down here doing other people's jobs already, we might as well take care of that. Damn it!
So she's eyeing T'Challa really closely. She's not quite sure if you're being honest or if you're trying to pull the wool over her eyes, but she's going to continue to press. So again, we need to figure out why there was an explosion. It's too coincidental that this happened when you went into the sewers on a task given to you by the RHC. So, can anyone explain exactly what happened?
I can tell you exactly what happened.
Okay, please. And
Well,
please be truthful.
we were cutting our way through all these rats, and they tried to get away from us. As they were fleeing down this tunnel, they went over and knocked over a metal pipe, which went over, caused sparks, and the sparks caused the buildup of methane down there from all the poop water to catch fire and explode.
Okay. She might buy it. I'm going to make you roll a. Neth, she looks down at the papers in her hand. Then looks back up at you, and she looks a little concerned. She goes on. So Liam has been receiving reports from people all over Parody Lake District. They believe that someone is attacking the district because of this explosion. They need us to set their mind at ease. But in order to do that, I need to know the truth. Liam right now wants to fire you all. I've talked him into letting me come in here and handle the debriefing to see how I can spin it for you. But I need you to be honest with me. I'm on your side.
Okay, so T'Challa sighs, and he said, "Fine." Almost all of it was true, except for the part about the mice being scared of us and running away and knocking over a pipe.
Okay, I thought as much. So what actually ignited the sewer gas?
And T'Challa just kind of looks over at Bjorn.
Okay.
It's like,
Does anyone else
yeah.
look to Bjorn?
No. Bjorn is actually going to be like, is just going to say, yes. Well, I use fire to fight. So when I attacked the rats, I set their nest on fire, and from there the fire spread, and that caused the explosion.
Okay. Well, that makes sense. Your dossier didn't really detail a lot about fire attacks, but I and
It did.
Liam
Well,
both
no, hold
witnessed.
on. I have to stop you there. Fire attacks are my thing. How could you not have a dossier that shows that fire attacks are how I do things?
Well, had you let me finish, I was about to say we did note in your training uh, entry exam that you were using fire attacks, and we're adding that to your records. So,
Okay.
with that being said, we had a suspicion that it might have been something going along the lines of your official duties. So now that we have the official record, we can try to spin this and come out clean. However, and she looks a little concerned here. She's pausing. Um, she's kind of biting on her lip a moment.
That's not a cookie.
I don't know that leadership is going to allow someone with that kind of judgment to lead this class. I want to set your expectations that you may have to step down from the leadership role, at least at this time. And then later on down the road, if the rest of your team deems it necessary, you may be placed back into the leadership position.
Dorothy just turns around in the corner and starts, drumming her fingers together, cackling.
Wow. So in this,
Yeah, that's not
I
happening.
do want to ask you a couple more questions because we did determine that along with the infestation of the rats, that things were getting backed up. But since the explosion, the blockages or the backed up sewage that people had been reporting seems to have gone away. Tell me a little bit more about that.
Well, I already pretty much spelled it out.
Yeah,
we
Toady already
fixed that
said.
problem.
That
was
was pretty much a result of the explosion. The explosion went over, just blew out the blockages.
Okay, fair enough. That's good information. So I'm going to take this over to Liam. We're going to discuss this, and I'll come back. In the meantime, I want you to go ahead and relax in your quarters, and then I'll call you back over once we've come to some kind of decision.
I'm gonna go back to my quarters and debrief.
Well, don't debrief too much because you have a 14-year-old girl in the quarters with you. So
She doesn't care.
Well, I mean, that's where we live. That's where we change and everything.
But do you
It
think
does
the,
look
do you
weird
think
now
the
that you
spirits
mention
have clothes on?
She's pretty much have already seen, more than she wanted to.
yeah. So about 30 minutes passes when you hear a knock at the door to your quarters, asking you to reassemble in the staff room. So as you reassemble in the staff room, a couple minutes later, Neth looks at you and explains that the chain of events leading up to the explosion were well within your requested mission. And it was a mission that was absolutely necessary. While unfortunate, no one was injured. Therefore, there will not be official charges against any of you. As I mentioned, leadership of the team will revert to someone else, just because headquarters feels that your judgment may have not been sharp enough in the moment, and the fact that fire was being used so frequently and so efficiently that it caused the explosion. They felt that it wasn't a good fit. You are still within the training program, just not in the leadership role. So in the meantime, who is going to be leading the mission, leading the training team?
Dorothy's just raising her eyes. She's just like, me.
She's
Why-
I don't know how.
ooh.
Yeah. I don't know how Eve's character is really going to respond to this because I don't know him well enough. But so I'll leave for him to decide how he feels about that, about getting kicked out of leadership.
You know what? If he wanted to be leader, he would have been here. Okay.
Toadie's going to point at Dorothy and say, well, she did get the second most votes.
Okay, fair enough. Is everyone except Bjorn okay with this change?
Yeah, I'm fine with a 14-year-old girl leading us.
I don't know because it's like it's not like she goes from point A to point B. She goes to point A to point B to point C to point D, back to point B, F.
Are you making fun of her disability?
I hear
I won't stand
hear
for
the
ableism
talk,
in this group.
a lot of traitorous talk, and let you know that I will rule with an iron fist, a tiny
God.
iron fist.
Oh,
but
I'm
it won't be-
so worried.
The
Okay, now I'm
saga
just
of
picturing
Tanya
you
the
riding
Evil?
on my shoulders, shaking a fist now.
You know what? But you know what? The really sad thing is that we're not going to be able to take any night missions because she's going to have to be home to go to bed early, school the next day.
Of course, I'm going to sit there with my hot cocoa while you minions take care of the grunt work. That's how a leader works.
All right. So since you have officially selected a interim leader, a new interim leader, that is, you are free to do as you please for the rest of the evening. Tomorrow morning, you will be given a new mission.
Meanwhile, Dorothy's over in the corner. Dear diary, my dreams have been answered. My wishes have been answered.
That's Dorothy and Garganon,
It
the
is.
tiny iron fist.
Where is it again? Oh, there it is. Okay.
I think this is great.
All right, so you've rested overnight, and I'm going to give you some quest XP. I'm going to try to apply it manually. I don't know if it's going to do it correctly, so I may have to remove it as soon as I apply it if it goes wrong. Yay, it worked.
It doesn't look like it quite worked.
Yeah, looks like we're about 37 XP short.
Yeah, it looks like I didn't get 37. Yep. Same here.
Gee, go figure.
Pretty sure
Yeah.
that reward should be 137.
No.
Yeah, I mean, especially for that
So,
excellent roleplay we just did.
I agree. That was excellent roleplay, but thank you. So, does anyone
I meant
have
on our
any
part.
business that they need to take care of before you bed down for the evening?
Yes.
That
As the
37 XP.
leader, I would assign everyone an extra 37 EXP. See, that's how
however,
we
Here,
work.
here.
your
Dictators
leader
work. We bribe people.
declines that.
Guys, I did all I could.
That's still unfortunate.
Yeah, that's not true, because if you had done all you could, we would have 37 extra XP right now. So
That's it. Back to Minion 4 with you.
you are a bad leader.
All right then.
I'm a
So
terrible
you
leader.
go to bed, and the evening is pretty much uneventful. You do hear the occasional stomping from Liam's office. He's still in a foul mood from having to be put into the position to cover your asses, but he hasn't. It hasn't sounded like anyone is in risk of losing their job or their their training position. So the next morning, you wake and make your way over to the staff room. Of course, Felicia is more than happy to wake you with the gong again. So as you make your way into the staff room, you notice that there's the same allotment of pastries and juices and water available for breakfast, and some coffee in there for anyone that needs to drink coffee. But you notice that the quality of the pastries is not what it was yesterday. Almost like whoever normally gets the pastries and whatnot delivered or ordered was told, don't spend anything extra, they don't deserve it.
Oh,
So
that's not
almost like
cool.
Liam's a whiny brat.
Almost. So
Wow, I expect this type of shit from Delft. Yeah,
after a few minutes,
The shopkeeper was onto something.
All right, I just want to point out that Liam was not always this big a douche.
It's only to Delft.
well, I mean, he takes after Delft. We'll say that. Like
He never took out the Delft
grandfather,
before.
like grandson.
Yeah, never was like that before.
So after a few minutes of chowing down and having sips of your juice, tea, coffee, water, whatever, Neth walks back into the room and she asks you, "Well, how did everyone sleep last night?"
Slept like a king.
I would have slept better if there wasn't a little girl giggling in her sleep.
Quiet,
yeah,
Minion 4.
I was afraid that might
Back
happen,
talk.
but what can you do? I mean, it's not like my apprentice was hopping at the chance to take control. She smirks at Toady. She looks down at the papers and says, "Well, Liam's still not in a great mood. It's much better than it was yesterday, but I felt it would be a good idea if I gave you your mission today."
Seems like a good idea.
Great.
Every
What
day.
is it?
Before we get into the mission, I want to ask you if you remember what the main rule of your training here at the RHC is. What rule, if you break it, gets you expelled and potentially even brought up on
Don't
charges?
kill anything sentient.
Nothing's... Oh, that one.
Excellent.
I didn't know that
Again,
was a main rule. I
everyone,
thought that was more of like a
please.
guideline.
A guideline? No. Again, everyone, please. What is that rule again?
I already forgot.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Toady,
Don't kill anything sentient.
don't make me remove the main screw from your gear.
Fine. Don't kill anyone.
Good.
They just become spirits who live forever. Not really that bad.
We don't want more spirits. We have enough spirits in this area. All right, so
That is true.
today's mission, and you're going to love this one, it's something along the lines of an actual RHC agent's normal duties. You're going on patrol.
Oh, that should be worth exactly 37 XP.
Don't sound so
All
excited.
right. Well, we would be more excited if we got, like the really good pastries we had yesterday. We noticed that they're not quite as good.
Yeah, it really depends on how well you do as to how well you eat. So if you start fucking up a lot like this, you're going to end up eating rations. It's just the way it goes.
Breakfast is the most important meal of the day, and I feel like if we don't have a good, most important meal of the day, our performance will go down as well.
Then I would take extra care to make sure your performance is even better. I mean, you're all welcome to a cookie.
I would also like to point out that treating us like children is beneath both you and us.
Dorothy could not agree more.
Nothing is beneath me. I could care less.
I could care less too. I don't need this job.
Okay, well, if you don't need the job, you're welcome to leave.
I will stay because you need me.
Okay. Well, as long as we both come to an understanding that you don't need this job and we need you, that sounds great. She nibbles a little bit more on her cookies. Kind of tosses her hair just a little bit.
I know how you're feeling about Liam right now, Andy.
I thought so.
Wait, what?
He's a little irritated at how I'm playing her.
Like, this is not how Neth would behave at all.
No, it's not. It's
exactly.
How Lee is going to play Neth from time to time because Lee's a little.
It's like we're in the mirror
frustrated.
universe here.
It's like, why'd she become bitchy all of a sudden?
Does Neth have a beard? Because I feel like we're in the dark universe here.
Yeah.
So Neth explains that you're going to be going on patrol in an area that is known for robberies, drunken brawls, and tends to have other vandalism issues. Your main task is to catch anyone in the act and then bring them back to the headquarters whenever possible for holding to be handed off to local police. Normally, you guys would be investigating things like murders or organized crime, but since you're cadets, you have to get your footing underneath you before you can progress to things like that.
I was going to say, if you said get our feet wet, we'd already done that.
And two, it helps you build a rapport with the locals and with the local police force because they're in this district. They're so underpaid. There's so few of them that they're overrun. Any help they can get, they're happy to have. Although a few of them are very begrudgingly allowing you to operate in their area. Oh, Paul.
I just want to get a confirmation from Dorothy.
Well, at least this patrol is a better use of our skills than
I already told you
little extermination mission.
I would agree. But I want you to keep a special lookout. There's a particular tavern that is known for trouble, especially with bar fights early in the morning, because a lot of the patrons, they work late night shift, so by the time they get out, they go drinking. They're still drinking and being kicked out right about now. So if you run into any of them, take special care to make sure that they either get home safely or that they have a safe place to sleep off everything throughout the day here.
May we assume that we'll
cells.
be getting crappy pastries tomorrow if one of these people should stub their toe?
No. But if they happen to die, we'll have to talk. So
you can't see it, but I'm rolling my eyes at Jeremy.
wants you to inform.
So-
she needs to know that.
That was out
Alright.
of character.
So now that
Oh,
you have your
okay.
mission, is I'm going to send you all out now. Be sure to take some flasks with you of water, or water skins rather, and then a couple pastries. You can hand them out to the kids. And I realize they're not the quality that you've been led to believe would be regular,
Don't
but
throw
just so
them at
you
somebody's
know,
head because you
this
will
is
kill
the
them.
normal type of pastry that we used to have. So it's average.
Wow.
And
That
it
must be
will
horrible.
kill somebody if you throw it at their head.
Wow.
But these pastries are pretty shitty.
Gee, thanks.
Listen to Lee taking all offended. He's getting all offended like he baked them.
Shut up.
Stop dissing my shitty pastries.
Yeah, and before we had like cranberry juice, and now we've only got apple juice. That's a huge step down.
Oh, I just saw your googly eye attachment. That would be a very good idea.
I feel like that's a toady job. You might say it's toady your job.
Requires some
I-
stealth checks to attach them while he's sleeping.
All right,
can die too.
you know what? That's my first assignment as group leader. Get working on the googly eye attachment.
Got it.
Okay, T'Challa is not known for his sense of humor.
Really, he seemed very funny. He seems like he's a very funny guy.
Oh man, look at all these alleys. So many bodies can be hidden here.
I am just getting everything ready here, so give me a minute.
All right, I'll be right back.
Just want you guys to all know that because you made me leader, I hold you responsible for the decisions that I will make going forward.
Yeah, I didn't agree to this. It only happened because T'Challa is not taking on the mantle of leadership. Unless it is
Listen, Toady
thrust upon him.
Snark. Toady could have been the leader.
Yeah, he didn't step up. Oh, sorry.
That was pretty good.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
I really want to laugh, but I'm busy.
All right, you know what? The first thing we do on the way out is we go to the nearest bakery and get good pastries.
Good
second that
idea.
motion.
I agree. I agree.
Because that was uncalled for.
Yeah, I was like, I don't remember Liam being that bitchy. Well, I mean, he was bitchy, but I mean, like that was like, just like vindictive.
Yeah, it was very petty. See, that's the thing, though.
Yeah,
I don't
it's
feel like
extremely
Liam's
petty.
petty. He might be bitchy, but he's not petty.
Oh, I mean, Liam is like insubordinate to a fault. But this Liam is, I don't like him. This is not my Liam. Hashtag not my Liam.
Do hashtag.
Well, a lot of time has passed since your Liam and this Liam. So,
Okay, not that much time has passed. Okay.
has the map loaded for everyone?
Yes.
All right. So you've made your way back out into the city streets. You're about a block away from RHC district headquarters, and you're just making your way through the street.
Where's the bakery?
And I'm back. Did we manage to disappoint Liam again already?
No.
We exist, so of course we did. Oh, you did miss a very good joke at your expense, though.
What?
I
did.
was
was
saying
saying-
about. well, Dan went over and said that, with Dorothy being in charge, it's our we're responsible for the bad decisions he makes. And I said, well, T'Challa's not going to be the leader unless it's thrust upon him. And Dan went over and said that, Tony didn't, decide to be a leader. I said, well, you would have thought that he would have stepped up. Oh, sorry.
It'll be challenging for him to be the leader, because one of his things is that he ignores plans.
That's a great trait for a leader.
I'll make the plans and then not do it.
All right, so you are back in the city streets, and I'm just putting a couple of people on the streets here.
Oh, that's right. T'Challa's not a plan guy either.
And we're just patrolling, right? That's all we were assigned or tasked with, right?
Right.
Okay. Oh, let me see. Where's my budget? I really wish there was a way to turn off that big text add-on on my side.
Well, you'll live.
I will. It's just everything's too large. It looks weird on my character sheet.
So you see up
Just in case you strip ball.
to the west of you, there's a corridor off to the north. There's a strange lady kind of hanging out there in the end of the alley. And she's kind of watching you.
What's she wearing?
Well, if you look at the map, she's wearing looks like a trench coat and some goggles on like a engineer's
flasher.
cap. What?
She's a flasher.
Mm.
Okay, well, she's not a prostitute because she's not dressed properly.
My third 20 in perception in a row.
So,
Impressive.
how are you doing that? I call hacks.
What? Well,
Anyways, so Dorothy hears a commotion in the distance, like a bunch of pigs at a nearby butcher's shop, squealing and a lot of commotion, like they're trying to get out of their crates.
Silly pigs.
So where does it sound like it's coming from?
Way down to the west.
Hmm.
Does it sound unusual? Or does it literally just sound like what you described and not a concern?
Well, I mean, you don't live here, so you don't know if that's normal or not.
Oh my God, it's the orc kids.
Yeah, I just threw them on there. They're not actually the same orc kids, but they are the same tokens. So what do you do first?
I want to go over and talk to the lady.
Okay. You're killing me, Dan. You're killing me.
Listen, this is a crowded street full of spirits. All right, she walks up to the lady and she's like, "Hi."
Well, hello, little girl. What had you out on the busy streets today?
We're on patrol.
Oh, really? Are you looking for monsters?
No, just
And
drunk
she
people.
sees the other cadets walking up. She kind of looks at you oddly. Do you need somewhere to go that's safe, little girl?
No, we head towards danger. Where are RHC agents? Debts. Agent Debts.
Are you being genuine or are you trying to be deceptive? Because she doesn't believe that you're with the RHC. The others,
I'm being
she
genuine.
could see, but I mean, you're so young. She has a hard time believing that.
Listen, Missy,
T'Challa comes up and says, he just sighs, goes over. Yeah, she's one of us. And would you believe it?
No,
She is our
no,
leader.
I am the leader.
I was getting to that.
Well, the lady seems like a crazy cat lady, kind of. So the crazy cat lady, she looks at Dorothy and says, "That's impressive. Good for you."
She's gonna.
Beaming
No,
pride.
I can't say that.
Why would she need a safe place? Like, the way you
Because she-
asked that seemed kind of odd.
She thinks that we're a bunch of like bad people following her.
Yeah. She's like, why are all these like weirdos walking around with this little girl?
Yeah.
We're her bodyguards.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're out on patrol. Are you looking for something in particular?
Yes. I mean, no. Well, yes, we are particularly looking for weird things, but generally.
Oh. Weird like disappearing people, or weird like that noise coming from down the street?
Both.
Both those sound pretty weird to me.
Well, luckily there haven't been any disappearing people recently, but I will tell you this. There was fire shooting up out of the street yesterday. I've never seen anything like it. You should look into that.
We are aware. We already have. Nothing is going on. Go about your business.
Um,
I was about to take credit for that.
I was
I
gonna
was
say
going to deny
roll
everything.
a diplomacy check, but you're really trying to intimidate her?
No, not really. Do we have a diplomacy check? What would that be?
I don't understand.
Persuasion?
God, I got to get used to these damn things now.
How do you persuade someone? I don't think we can do that.
So she looks at Agent Smoke, and she thinks about it, and well, if you're aware of it and it's nothing, I'll believe you. But still, you should check into that noise down the street. I've never heard the butcher shop so loud and so angry as it is right now. Something's going on up there, and it doesn't sound right.
Thank you for the information. We will look into it.
Yes. The pig spirits are also agitated. This
Pig
makes sense.
spirits?
Yes,
So-
the pig spirits. You're standing in one right now.
Oh
Don't
no!
ask.
Quite rude, you know.
She
Just
looks
go.
around and she
Just-
takes a step
Get away.
to the side.
Just run away.
Well, why don't I walk with you a little bit, and I'll show you where I'm talking about, the butcher shop. Old Bartholomew down there at the butcher's shop. I've known him forever, and it's just not like him to abuse his animals, and I've never heard the livestock down there making noise like this. So I think something's going on.
Lead the way, old lady.
Toady follows along, but he's got his eye on her. He doesn't quite trust her for some reason.
Yeah.
So where's the butcher shop?
I'm afraid she's going to open up her coat and show us her cat.
So if you all move up into the columns around where the cat lady is.
Oh God, it's going to take us forever to get anywhere.
Crazy cat lady, she's going on and on about the ruckus, and she tells you how Bartholomew always gives her the best cuts of meat that are left over, and he gives her a steep discount because he's been such a good friend for so long. And she just goes on and just off on tangents every so often. As you get to about this point, you hear the sound of wood splintering, and then the sound of hooves pounding on the cobblestones up in the distance. Roll initiative for me.
I know what it is, guys. Now it's like Bjorn. Use your fire.
Barbecue.
Hasn't gotten us in trouble at all ever.
We're gonna have barbecue. All right. So what did Dorothy roll? Dorothy rolled an 11. Okay.
Come on, you can totally beat that.
And
Oh
I
no,
did-
you
that's
did with your
right.
roll. Oh,
That's right.
this is the saddest moment of my tenure as leader.
Get used to disappointment.
Just wait, I have a plan.
All right, so everyone rolled? Okay, so I'm going to give you guys a chance to move around up to your speed. See, any... Are you really going to duck into the alleyway?
Probably.
Yeah, just to go off and get like sneak attack.
That might be where the danger's
Okay.
at.
Okay.
I figured the danger zone was coming from the west, since that was the direction we were going.
So on your initiative, you'll get to move up to your speed.
So we don't know where they're coming from just yet.
No, just somewhere up towards the west.
Somewhere to the west.
Yeah.
Oh, and when I move, I'm gonna stealth to go over and get all Heidi and shit.
Heidi. Okay.
Yeah. Poof, ninja motherfuckers.
So, wait, what happened to make us think that we're in combat all of a sudden? Anyway, I missed that, I guess.
Well, you're not in combat yet.
I think it sounded like a
But-
bunch of like a crate broke open, so all the piggies are coming at us.
Yeah. So you heard splintering wood, and then the sounds of little
hooves.
piggy hooves hitting.
Oh my god! When you
cobblestones.
said hooves, I was thinking horses, and I didn't understand the connection. Now I get it.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Bjorn's gonna double move. Gonna move as far as he can.
Okay. Where to?
He's like, out of the way, official RHC business.
Okay.
I just realized those are totally orc children from WoW.
They are.
Oops, I was trying to talk. So as I ran past the kids, Toady looks at him and says, "Kids, sounds like some trouble's coming. Might want to go hide with my friend in the alley."
Hey, I'm not hiding.
To be fair, you expressly said you were hiding so you could get sneak attack.
I'm concealing myself. I am not hiding.
Well, technically,
Hiding implies cowardice. You shut up.
You know, as the leader of the group, I feel like it's my, job to, settle disputes when they come up, such as this. And
Brandon, you're up.
Dorothy feels that you are hiding.
I feel that Dorothy could shut up.
I'm gonna
You
move
could
west
agree.
as well.
Okay.
I double move as well.
Yep.
you know, Andy, what you should do is hide up here. That way, you're not too far away to really be able to do much. Well, I guess you have range. You'd have enough range, I guess, to shoot. Never mind.
I got plenty of range.
Disregard.
Well, the thing is, like, I also don't know exactly where they're coming from. So, I mean, they're either coming from the west or they're coming from maybe the north.
All right. So it's Cadet Whisper. So Dan.
No, that's Paul.
Oh.
Oh,
Sorry,
shoot,
Paul.
I forgot. Should she hide behind the children?
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding.
Or she could stand right in front of the kids so that someone's there to protect them.
That doesn't sound like her speed.
No, that doesn't sound like any of us.
That's what the three of us up in the front are doing.
And Andy.
All right, so I'm going to move to where I indicated, and I am going to stealth.
Okay. Oh, that should be pretty good.
Oh,
And
Toady
Dorothy.
calls back towards Dorothy. It's like, wait, are we allowed to kill pigs?
Hmm.
They're not sentient, so go right ahead.
I agree. We can
Unless it's
definitely
a
kill pig.
unless
But
it's a
they do have-
talking pig, I think we're fine.
I hear they're pretty smart.
Yeah, but they do have spirits, so
Can they-
it's not.
Can they talk?
You just gotta watch out. So I mean, it's not great to kill them, although they are tasty.
I don't know. Yeah.
That's a problem.
Okay, so Dan, where are you gonna move?
Technically, it's not my turn. I feel like
Someone
she's
was too
not.
busy. Oh, sorry, go.
Dorothy's not really like the one to be there to receive the pig swarm when it comes out. So she's gonna stay back a little bit.
Also, she does know how to walk in a straight line. Oh, what do you know?
Well, it's fine. Would it be like that?
It just worked out that time that no spears were in the way.
Yeah. See, there you go.
Uh-huh.
Maybe-
Yeah.
Maybe they're afraid of the pigs.
Yeah, I was going to say the scary pig scared him away. Oh, I really hope this combat isn't boring.
Oh God.
Andy, you're on it tonight.
All right, Bjorn, you're up.
Hmm.
Now, as the boars are coming around the corner, they're smashing into crates and knocking over carts and things that are sitting along the sidewalks or the sides of buildings. So it looks like if you guys don't take action, they're going to end up hurting people or damaging even more property.
Well,
Andy.
well, since fire got him into trouble in the previous mission, he's gonna hold back, and I think he's just gonna walk up. All right, and first of all, when you attack stuff, it's like 4th edition where you can just decide that you're knocking it unconscious instead of killing it, right?
Yes.
So he's gonna go up and he's gonna walk up and he's gonna smack him over the head.
Okay.
That is not how you get bacon.
Well, if you hit them too hard, you destroy the bacon. You need to just tenderize them a little bit.
Just to give it a little bit of brain damage, probably.
Oh.
So
are you going to kill it or knock it out?
He's gonna knock it out. These technically speaking, it'd be like destroying someone's property, really.
Well, yeah, but I'm assuming that they're from the butcher, so they're pretty much going to die anyway.
So I'm going to turn them upside down when they're knocked unconscious.
Okay.
They don't have any kind of regen, so you don't have to worry about me pulling shenanigans.
These pigs regenerated. I would just be like, oh my god.
All right, I'm going to use one of my inventive enhancements for Shrapnel Swarm.
Okay.
Let's see, I have to move up a little bit so I can reach that guy. And then I'm going to attack Boar 02. All right. And then I'll roll the extra damage afterwards. So I do that to him. And then that to all of them, which was not a whole lot, but enough. And I will knock it out as well, I guess.
What is your shrapnel swarm exactly?
It is so when I hit with a ranged weapon attack or an attack with my clockwork weapon feature, I can spend 1 invention point to inflict an extra 2d6 piercing damage against the target and all creatures within 5 feet of it.
All right. I'll allow it. Although it does seem weird to knock things unconscious by throwing like frag grenades at them, basically.
I agree.
So we're not trying to kill them?
Well, I mean, you know, you can do whatever you like, but I feel it's wrong to kill innocent creatures.
Because I'm seeing dinner.
Tony still doesn't understand our no killing rules. Like, it keeps being said, but he just doesn't get it. So he's just following Bjorn's lead at this point.
All right.
Just say one of them got away. That's all.
Yeah, and it's like, what's this whole thing about, like, you know, Bjorn not wanting to kill creatures and stuff like that? I had no problem roasting rats.
Well, he's a little gun shy because, you know, the whole, you know, explosion thing. And I also, again, I don't want to, you know, like,
I'll
you know,
get
take
Liam
his
in a
terror.
snip.
Yeah, you know, I mean, we know how Liam gets.
Well, we don't know how this Liam gets.
I feel like we have a pretty good idea at this point.
Nah, I don't think so. Shut up.
I feel like we have pretty good.
All right, you need to do me a favor. You need to
Okay.
bring Mail back,
Oh, he will.
and you need to make him a raging douche canoe too.
So is Boar 1, is he dead?
Yeah, he dead.
Okay.
I don't have a conscience towards animals unlike these guys.
It's okay.
No, it's not okay. That's it. Everyone attack.
I'm just gonna look behind me and stare you
Attack
down
Guardian
and be like, ha.
Well,
Are you dead?
to be honest, I mean, the rules for knocking things unconscious makes no sense because it's like you can't perfectly always knock something unconscious. Like, you know, sometimes you will kill it.
I mean, I am using a sword. I just accidentally cut it in half, but it's still unconscious.
Yeah.
What?
Well,
That's bullcrap.
You literally only need one more point.
All right, well, apparently going over here was the wrong thing to do, so I'm actually going to sneak forward to here.
Make sure you knock it unconscious with your bullets.
With your sneak attack bullets.
No,
Yeah,
I have no,
attacking in a vital area with your gun.
I have no conscience either. Oh, I just
Oh, you-
wasted my 20.
You could have had it.
All
so
right,
you're hitting what, number 5?
I'm well, no, I haven't hit anything yet. I'm just incredibly, I'm incredibly invisible right now. Yeah, now I'll probably roll a 1 because that's how things work for me. I hate my life.
Oh, that was amazing.
Wow.
I mean, did I call that? I mean, that was just messed up. I hate my life. This sucks. Classic.
Oh.
Oh, I can flame. I can burn him from here.
I seriously can't believe that just happened. That is messed up.
Listen, we all believe in you, Andy. Next time you'll get. Dorothy shoots out
I want to.
her sacred yellow flames of radiant spiritualness.
A barbecue making.
And she somehow knocks them unconscious with fire.
Oh please, she made another ghost.
Burns them gently to sleep.
Yeah, sleepy time flames.
Okay, 3's dead, 4's dead, 5's not even wounded. Well, wounded, but not by me.
So board number 5 is going to come up here, keep moving, and try to attack Toddy.
Toady.
Toddy.
Toddy.
Is it Toddy?
Toady. Toddy. It's patoti patati.
It's Toady. It's Toady Snark.
Yeah, it's Toady. It is Toady.
Totally Toady.
Because I have to remember it's like it's actually it's pronounced like Tony. So it's just, use that as your guide. What?
Exactly.
They dare attack the number 1 minion of this group? That's it.
Man.
The gloves are off. It's time to kill them.
I feel like you need to make us little name tags with our numbers on them.
And just shift them around and just move the tokens around as people please or displease me.
They should be like little Velcro patches, so you can easily remove them and place them somewhere else.
Yes. Of course, for some of them, it's going to be very awkward because like they're going to be like, obviously, I can't put it on like their chest, so it's going to be like Garganon's would have to be like in the middle of like his belly button.
No, you'd have to make them bend down to accept the new rank or kneel.
That's
What?
true.
Stupid pigs.
What? There's more of them.
How many of these pigs does this guy have? Can't have pig farms in the middle of the city. We're gonna have to go rough them up.
Yeah, I feel like this is a very large number of pigs.
It's not a pig farm, guys. It's a butcher.
Just got 30 or 40 pigs in the back of the butcher shop.
Now I'm definitely making barbecue.
I want my baby back, baby back, baby back, baby.
I think trampling over their buddies should count as difficult terrain.
Actually, it should be an attack on their buddies.
Oh, that one's trying to sneak around.
What? All right. You know what? That one can die. Kill the one in front of Garganon.
No. We can't kill that one because that one's obviously using tactics.
Yep.
That one's sentient.
No,
we should let it go
just
and
the
do a
one.
bunch of...
It's directionally challenged, and when all of its buddies went around the corner, it said, "I don't know where I'm going. How do I get there?"
It's directionally challenged, sort of like Dorothy.
She's not directionally challenged. She's just polite.
Oh, she's
Try
challenging.
it sometime.
Oh, really? Really? You're going to start with me?
Yes.
Don't fuck with me. Don't fuck with me, little girl.
Like an hour or two ago.
Don't point out the obvious, Paul.
Wait, oh, I'm sorry. Do you want me to not move there, Paul?
No, that's all right.
Okay. Because I just figured get in front of you would probably be a good idea.
Toady sees you step up there in front of him, and he looks at you like in shock, mock shock, and he's like, "Stop trying to hog all the action." I felt like we needed more puns.
We do. We definitely do.
Oh, God, Toady, you can be so pig-headed sometimes.
Stop your swining.
That was bad, but clever. I'll give it to you.
All right. Toady sees that it's okay to kill pigs now, so that one's dead.
What?
And this was supposed to be a very difficult encounter for you guys, so I'm a little surprised.
I mean, their AC is so low though. It's like,
But they're at CR 1.25. So an
We
encounter
also do
this
pretty
size
good
should
damage
have
at low levels.
true, but an encounter this size should have been difficult, if not deadly.
The low
Granted,
levels
you've
is
killed a
hard to
bunch of
gauge
them.
that stuff.
Yeah, I know.
Like the one encounter in our game that like really screwed you guys up really wasn't a very challenging one, but it was effing you
Brandon,
guys
are
up
you
bad.
moving along with that?
Wait, what do you mean?
Were you going to move to?
No, I
Okay.
was moving to hit the turn complete, but you got it already.
Okay.
Just because it seems cool and it seems like something she'd do, she's gonna scale those boxes before she attacks.
Okay.
Do you want me to roll anything?
No, I'll say that they're staggered well enough that she can use them as stairs.
Oh, okay. She's pretty acrobatic.
yeah,
so.
make a check for awesomeness.
That's why I rolled the acrobatics, just in case she could look cooler. But she didn't roll really high. Oh, but it helped. Oh.
Yeah.
Didn't die.
Okay, I'm gonna roll a 20 this time.
I hope you do.
Oh my god, he
Oh
has the
my
gift.
God.
He has the gift. He has the gift.
Wow.
Andy, you know you have to use your powers only for evil now, right?
I thought I already was.
No. We've just been using them like kind of like irresponsibly and mischievously. Now we need to go full on evil. AKA just annoyingly a lot.
Okay, so Boar 7 explodes.
Great. I'm glad Bjorn's blocking most of that from me.
So
It's like-
hopefully whoever was going to buy that one was going to make sausage, because that's about all that they're going to have an option to make. Come on, Dorothy. You can do it.
She can do it. She's fine and doesn't need to be encouraged. Also, she appreciates it. She likes being encouraged. It makes her feel pretty.
Ooh, you hit.
Sacred fire. Burn them to unconsciousness.
So Brandon, take an attack on Boar 9.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Oh, poor maneuver, Boar 9.
Boar 10 is going to keep on trucking.
Oh no, we have to stop that boar at all costs.
I don't know. I think we should. Well, looks like a dead end kind of at the end there. Oh no, there's a ramp up. Never mind. But it would also be kind of fun to just let it go, and then we could basically talk about how we couldn't do anything about that one because it was showing signs of sentience with its tactics, and that their policies are really had our hands tied.
Bjorn is going to do it. He's going to very carefully not try to set anything that is not the pig on fire. Take some distinct effort.
So Mike's making some cookies, chocolate cookies with
Magic
little.
cookies?
No. Chocolate cookies with caramel apple Milky Way bites right in the middle of them.
Oh no!
That sounds really good, actually.
Yeah, that sounds
It
awesome.
was very,
They
very
did
good.
until he said they weren't magic cookies.
Sorry to disappoint you, Paul.
standards are very high when it comes to cookies.
I am extremely lacking in magic right now.
So Toadie's just like trying to catch up, but he's probably not gonna be able to catch that pig.
All right, it's all up to Era.
What's the range on a pistol?
Good question.
Pretty far, I believe.
My
It's at least 10 squares.
Yeah, my carbide says it's 80/320.
I don't think it should be that far, but
Well, that
yeah.
I mean, his pistols will probably be a little bit less though.
Yeah, whatever a well, let me actually open it up and look.
I'm sure you can reach it from there though.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Yeah.
like you're kind of using like either a white crossbow or a hand crossbow.
It's considered a hand crossbow in here. Range 30/120.
Yeah, you can hit it if you can roll high enough.
Is it possible to aim for a crippling shot?
It adds difficulty to it. Well, actually, you have to have a maneuver to do that, so no.
Okay, that's answered my question then.
It's wounded.
Well, at least maybe I'll get a little frustrated now.
So would it be possible for Ara to like, let's see, like run over here in Assassin's Creed or way up on top of that building?
I want to say she didn't do very well in the exam. So what makes you think she's going to do well in the real world?
Didn't she roll 20 on that one in the exam?
We believe her. No,
I
that
don't
was
think
was
so.
Dorothy, I believe.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dorothy, the little
I thought
spider
she
girl.
made it up there like no problem. But anyway, I'll just go over here and attack it. Especially like her acrobat, she has a +6, which is pretty crazy.
No, she's pretty good for the level, but it's still like, because obviously the way they designed 5th edition, you're never that good.
Great.
Although to be fair, you would have rolled a 1 in your acrobatics, so.
No, if it was acrobatics, she totally would have rolled it like an 18.
How did I do? Would I be able to scale a wall? I have no idea what I can do. I'm too far away.
Athletics, you have a 2. So maybe?
You could always, force the dice to roll a 20 like you did earlier.
Good point. Good point. So I'm going to run over to here, and I am going to scale the wall, and I'm going to roll a 20 with my acrobatics or my athletics. I'm going to roll a 20 right now. Fuck.
Oh!
So behind you, you hear a little girl saying to her mom, "Mommy, Mommy, look at him. He fell." And the orc mother said, "Shh. Don't say anything if you don't have anything nice to say."
All right, which
I'm
was
sorry.
the kid?
Don't say anything if you don't have anything nice to say.
Okay, that was Butch. All right, so which kid went over and
For
said it?
once.
Oh no! You can't
your
kill them.
back was to it, so you don't know.
All right, so
You have to assume it's both of them.
All 3 of them?
Yeah, you definitely have to kill all of them just to be safe.
It's the only
Alright.
way to be sure.
So, Andy, anything else?
I mean, obviously I failed there, so I'm going to actually do my double movement. I'm just going to come back out here.
Okay.
And I'm going to shoot this orc as I go by. No, I'm kidding.
You know, if
Liam
you
would
just
have
shoot,
had a field day with that.
you just knock them unconscious. Technically, that's not killing. them.
Liam so would have given me a high five. I mean, are you kidding me?
You just, you would be like, I'm very upset with you. And be like, yeah, but they said that, they made fun of me, so I had to go ahead and, shoot.
Oh,
them.
then they totally had it coming.
Yeah, no, of
They
course.
totally had it coming.
All done?
Sorry. Yeah, sorry.
Go, Dorothy!
No, just go.
I don't think she can make.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
So at some point,
Some
we're
leader.
definitely. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just, calling into question Dorothy's leadership skills,
Oh,
or a lack thereof.
I was just gonna
So-
say at some point we're definitely gonna have to like invest on the sly into like some cheap weapons, like preferably guns, so we can throw them on bodies to give us some justification.
There you go. Yes.
Don't worry, I could just the spirits will have confirmed that it was totally someone else who killed it and not us. This time he's not kidding around. He doesn't care. If he hits something else, doesn't matter. He's burning it. He's hitting something this time. All right, that's better.
Wait, is he close enough to hit? What's the range on
120
that?
feet.
120 feet?
120 feet for fire.
Wow, okay.
You better hope that it goes up and kills it.
Nope.
Oh, it's going to run around. It's going to torch stuff.
All right, I guess I'll move just in case, but I can't see the squares. I'm not that far. There we go. That's a square. Aver probably has like another good 2 shots at him.
I'll try again myself at least.
Oh yeah, I forgot you have a ranged weapon too. I guess technically Toady does too.
Which, by the way, Lee, when I roll both for a attack roll and a damage roll, each one of those rolls apparently is counted as ammo.
Say what?
My attack roll is also checking off ammo for some reason. Whenever
Oh
I
yeah,
shoot.
that's weird. Mine's doing that
The
too.
attack roll should, but not the damage roll.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
both are.
They both are.
Okay. Well, just be sure to click it back.
Really? I didn't notice that.
Wow, really? This is like the juggernaut of pigs.
How is it
Apparently.
still alive?
And it's got the same HP as all the others did.
Well, we did
Wow.
what 7 to 7. We did 2, 3, 4.
Well, someone
Okay.
did 1.
Oh, thank God.
We've done 10 damage to this thing so far.
Yep. Well, they had 11 HP.
Oh.
All right, so I'm going to let you guys pause here. And I'm going to give you your XP.
Huzzah!
All 36 points
36
of
of it. I do it.
That's it. That's it. We're going on the warpath now.
Okay. So the way, Brandon, the way that you will add your level up. Actually, if you like, I'll drop it on there for you, and then you can do your selections.
So we're level 2 now, huh?
Yep. I hadn't planned for that to happen just yet, but that's the way the XP fell out. So at level 2, Brandon, you get your fighting style and blood malediction, and you learned a blood curse. So for your fighting style, I believe we had said that you were going to take the protection.
Yes.
So normally blood hunters aren't allowed to do that, but because you're taking up a more tanky role, we were going to let you take it. I'll drop it in on your sheet.
I forget, does it automatically roll the XP for you, or do you have to do that?
The HP,
Yeah.
I think it does it for you.
It does it for you if you drag the class onto your character sheet. If you just scroll up in the class thing, it won't. So if that's how you did it, I
Gotcha.
would scroll it back down and then just drag it
All
over.
right. I will.
Plus, that way it'll also automatically add your feature for that level, too. And it's not rolling, it's giving you the average roll, which I think for most of us is 5. Maybe 6 for the people with D10 hit dice, I'm not sure. Oh, does it? Bing! Someone's using a wireless headset.
I am.
Me too.
I don't think I've ever heard yours bing like that, Andy.
Well, I mean, it's wireless technically, but I've always keep it plugged in.
Mm.
Now that you mention it, I had walked out of the room a little while ago. Okay, so I've got your fighting style put on there, Brandon. So now you need to look at the blood malediction.
Yep. I'm gonna have to pull up the blood hunter to figure out which blood curse I want to take. Oh, that makes it easy.
Yeah, I just dropped it on you. So as you scroll down through there, there's the blood malediction.
Now, the blood malediction, is that a any time style of ability, or only
Look,
on my turn?
it looks like it's an anytime style. It uses your reaction for the turn. You only get one reaction per turn.
After the pigs die, Toady like kind of stops for a minute, and he's like, "Oh my god, I didn't think of that." And he pulls out this little bag that he has had tucked away somewhere that has like this little like contraption on the side of it and like some wires kind of wrapped around in a couple spots.
Uh-huh.
He tinkers her with it for a minute, and some of the runes and stuff like that on it start to glow. And then he proceeds to throw a bunch of this junk in there. It all seems to fit, no problem.
Oh, Brandon, you can only use the blood curse once per short rest right now.
And I now have a bag of holding. That's what that was all for.
Wait, what?
I have a bag of holding now.
Lies.
That's my feature for second level.
I know.
Although I was really tempted to go for the cap of water breathing.
So you can go swimming in the shit river?
That's what I was thinking. Like, next time we're in that position, I could impress the team.
We're already really impressed with you.
Well,
Why am I
I'm
not
trying to be nice, Andy? Come on.
Oh, you don't have the.
why is
that
today
one.
a holiday?
I know which one I'm taking.
Which one?
Blood Curse of the Marked.
Of the marked. Okay.
Mainly because I know if we ever get into a boss fight, and if I roll just right, I'm going to deal so much damage. And I just want to hear the reaction in your voice from across the room when I do it.
He won't put it on like the Discord or anything like that. So it will be up to you, Brandon, to let us know if he's actually crying.
I'll run in there with the laptop and the headset and everything.
Awesome.
So in case y'all wanted to know what it actually does, it lets me deal double damage with my Crimson Right, and then I can amplify it to make it lose all resistance to that damage type too.
That sounds pretty good.
Nice. Yeah, that will make him cry. And really, that's all we ever ask for in this world. It's the opportunity to make Lee cry just a little bit.
It's true.
I cannot wait till next level now, because then I can pick my blood order. Or order, whatever it's called.
Well, I can't wait till next level because I get assassinate.
He's going to be going a little Assassin's Creed over here now.
All right,
Yeah,
you know what?
He's trying to tell me it's not. He's trying to tell me that I'm not going to, but I'm gonna.
You're not. I will not permit it.
Despite our disagreements and your abject insubordination, I'm going to allow you. I'm going to approve assassin.
And wait, I have 2 words for you.
I think I know what you're going to say, but I'm still putting my foot down.
I'm still not impressed. Yeah, and keep in mind, it's like just because it's called assassinate does not necessarily mean I'm going around killing people for money. I mean, if they want to pay me, I have no problem with that. But it's not like I'm going out of my way. I'm not advertising the service or anything.
Well, wait, hold on. No, the my approval was based on you actually going out and taking jobs to murder people for money.
Be cool, dude. Show, jeez.
We have to pay for our better pastries somehow.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh my God, we totally lost track with all this doing our job nonsense. Where is the bakery? Where's the nearest bakery?
We could probably get like some croissant sandwiches now because we got all this ham.
I was thinking scones, but now that you mentioned it, I do kind of want a croissant sandwich.
Like a nice egg and cheese and ham sandwich. Maybe a little bacon instead. Bacon's good.
Should we save one of the pigs for? Actually, these pigs are pretty big, aren't they? They probably weigh more than 500 pounds. Should we save part of one of these pigs for later? I can throw it in my bag.
Yeah, save the bacon part.
Save the one that Andy didn't obliterate. One of those.
Does anyone know how to apply disadvantage?
The one that
the code is for it?
Yeah.
There's a -2 down at the bottom, isn't it?
Actually, let me look at this.
I was gonna say the one I obliterated is probably in small enough pieces. So
that's actually an excellent point.
So Paul can put it in Toadie's have a snack.
The have a snack.
The handy have a snack.
It was pretty handy until it got stolen.
Yeah, what's with that shit?
Now, did anyone want to roll for their new hit die? Or take whatever Fantasy Grounds gave them?
It auto rolled, so.
It auto did it for me, but that's acceptable, so I'm not upset.
Okay.
I want to roll for it because I got much better.
Okay. Well, I'll let you
Oh.
roll for it and take the higher of the two.
Okay, well that's maxed.
How much do I have to roll for mine?
For yours, I believe you are a D10. That one.
Yeah, I think I'm happy with what I got.
Okay.
All right, so
pretty nice.
oh, I'm gonna roll too, I guess.
What was that effect for?
I'm
no idea.
looking up how to do the disadvantage thing for you.
Okay.
So advantage is something like this. So, oops. I don't have a disadvantage in there, but advantage is that. So probably disadvantage would be like DIS, and
So
then whatever it's a disadvantage for.
Is there anything any spells that grant disadvantage? Because I have all the coding for the individual spells.
So are you just trying to do disadvantage for an attack?
Yeah, like applying it disadvantage until the end of the turn.
Let me try this.
No, I don't see anything so far.
Well, there you go. Disadvantage for attack.
What was just
If you-
DIS?
So it's just disadvantage for attacks, DISATK. And I think you have to do it in all caps. And then you can set it for how long it is and the little pop-up thing for it. And you can see the one I just added for that one right there in my character sheet underneath the second effect, underneath the hybrid transformation that's on there right now. But yeah, that hybrid transformation thing that I added is for Brandon when he gets to 3rd level, so he didn't have to make the spell or whatever. Yeah. I added it.
Okay. All right, and then let's see. Paul, will you go ahead and add the level of fighter for Kaylee?
Yeah, I did that already.
Okay.
Let me, I guess, roll her thing. Just in case. Of course. What was I going to say? I don't remember.
You're going to say how great I was doing as leader. I believe that was what you were going to say.
I felt like that went without saying, but...
Oh, no. I definitely want you guys to give me lots of adulation and confirmation of how great I am.
You're going to be waiting a while.
I feel like I feel like I've identified who are my loyal minions and who my disloyal minions are.
Oh, I just remembered what I was going to say. So today on Reddit, I came across an interesting use of bags of holding.
Uh-oh.
someone's character has one who also likes to cook things. And so they used it as a colander. They basically would throw the noodles and water in their pot, and part of bag of holding these, you can call forth whatever item you want. So he would call forth the water and dump it out, and then he would call forth the pasta.
That is clever. All right, so everyone good for right now?
Well, I mean, we're not good. I'd say we're more neutral.
Okay.
I'm chaotic.
I'd buy that.
What the heck?
What?
Oh, never mind. I figured it out. I is smart. I is pretty.
Very pretty. Paul.
You sure are.
You're so pretty.
I forgot you could collapse the spell field, like the categories and stuff like that. And I guess I had collapsed mine earlier, and I couldn't figure out how to make it come back. It was really confusing me. I thought it all got deleted somehow.
I feel like Eves told me what he was going to take at level 2 that made him tanky-ish, but I don't know the name of it. It was something that gave him essentially magic armor as a cantrip or as an invocation. So, but we will go ahead and move on. So, let me get in here. I'm going to remove that thing. All right. So, you've slain the or knocked unconscious quite a few of the boars, and the butcher runs up, thanks you for protecting his friends and neighborhood, and says that he will have one of the boars delivered, butchered, to the district headquarters for you as a way to say thank you. And he said that more than likely it will be the one that was exploded. So you may have some ribs, some brains, and some sausage.
Chili's baby back ribs.
That's fine, but we do demand that they be delivered in pastry format. That's how we only accept in
That
pastries.
might be a problem.
Listen, we're trying to find the baker, but there's no bakers here, apparently.
You haven't come across it yet. So go ahead and, well, did you want to ask him where the bakers are?
Yes.
Okay. So
Where?
Bartholomew the butcher points you towards his cousin, who is way back in the southeast corner of this area. He says, keep going south along this road. You'll have to go under a small covered alleyway, then hang a left at the next major crossroad. You'll continue on past the tavern. It'll kind of wind back in there. He's got a little hole in the wall shop way back there. It's hard to miss. Once you get close enough, you'll start smelling the bread baking. And kind of, as he's telling you, he's directing with his hands. You go that way, and then you turn, and then you weave in and out. So you think
nodding her head the whole time.
Yeah, you think that you may be able to find it. He says it's not that far, and that you should tell the baker, which is his cousin. Let's see. Let's give him a random name.
Jack.
His cousin Brandy with an I, because it's sexy.
Oh, jeez. Oh! And not only is it with an I, but Brandy with an I is actually a 6'4" burly bearded guy with muscles for days.
No, his cousin is female.
Oh.
But she runs the bakery down there, and he said that tell him that he sent you, and she should help you get a little discount.
Dorothy gives him a salute. It's like, sir, yes, sir. Doesn't make any sense, but she does it. So did he walk away?
Yeah.
All right. I hope someone else was paying attention because I have no idea where that is. I was just nodding along.
And
roll me
you are our
survival.
leader.
All right. I'm not going to roll survival because this makes sense. I just said that I have no idea where it is.
I will roll survival, and I would roll a 20. Close enough.
Close. That's close.
So
I'll
because
show
it
you a
has
survival
something to
roll.
do with food and drink, you have a feeling that you're going to be able to locate it pretty easily.
Damn it.
Also, I'm impressed. We killed like half of his pigs, and somehow he still wasn't angry with us.
Well,
Angry
I mean,
with us?
They were getting.
I
they
don't know
were
why we're
there
not
to
beating
be
his
butchered.
ass for causing so much trouble.
Yeah, he should be arrested for recklessness.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Also,
fined.
hold on. We have to go back and investigate. Why did the pigs get loose? How'd they get loose? What was going on there?
Oh, not only that, it's like, wasn't this whole big thing with like the pigs like shrieking and stuff like that? Like
Yeah.
crazy
what
cat
was-
lady thought that he was like abusing the pigs or something.
Noise ordinance. Too many livestock on the premises. It is not zoned for farming.
Yeah, really. I mean, how did he get all those pigs in there? If there's no illegal farm
Oh,
going on?
wait a minute. I agree with all of this, but let's get our discounted pastries first.
Okay.
Okay, you know what? Damn. Good job, Andy. You sure
I
you don't
really
want to
like
be
that
leader?
idea too.
You really sure you don't want to be leader?
I don't know. It would mean I would end up talking a lot.
Also,
know how
going to
much
get
you
the
will love
pastries
that.
first, like it works out really well because like this guy right now, he knows he messed up, but now he's
Yeah.
like, okay, I made it through. They're gonna leave me alone, and then bang, we're right there again. Just when he lets his guard down.
Yeah,
I
good
like
point.
this. Good points, Toady.
I'm all for playing bad cop, worst cop.
But well, I don't understand. We're all bad cops, so how you can't tell the difference?
Bad cop, worst cop.
Yeah, so it's one-upmanship basically.
No, but we're not. But we're all equally as bad. No one is really worse than the others.
Just have to
I
try
don't
harder.
know. I'm thinking Dorothy could be pretty damn scary if she wants to be. I mean, she's a teenage girl.
Well, she could bring it on.
Be
But she's
aggressive.
actually in a pretty good mood. I mean, she's finally getting her chance to lead the group, to show you all what she can do, which is mostly just order you around and tell you to get stuff for her.
Yeah, I pretty much noticed that.
Okay, so I've got you set up. You find the road that you believe that Bartholomew was sending you to, and said to go down past the tavern, and then towards like like it'll snake around, and then you'll smell the scent of baking bread.
Yeah, we smell breaking bread.
Not yet, but you do smell and hear a tavern. And who is that?
Oh, that was Third Boat.
Aggressive, P-E, aggressive. Just one girlie at the tourney, and it's kill or be killed. The dungeon
I just had to play that because
master is a bastard known as
Lee started it.
P.E.L., but I could
It's Fred Boat.
feel it come.
Oh, it's baby cakes. It's suitable too because they're playing Dungeons and Dragons.
I saw this video clip today. There's some guy who's been playing the same campaign for 30 years.
I saw that.
Wait, now that's dedication.
Ridiculous.
That's commitment. I bet
It's
they all show up
basically-
on time too.
Well, that's I was gonna say that's basically us, but then you hit through the on time thing, and that's not happening.
Or as you start walking down the street, you hear a commotion coming in from what you think is the tavern. And if you recall, Neff said that there is a tavern in this district that tends. As you get closer, you see what looks to be a bar brawl spilling out onto the street.
All right, you guys know what to do.
Looks like
Just
Jason's
avert
gonna
your
have to
eyes.
wait.
and just keep
Avert our eyes. Nothing to see here.
Listen, we were told we had to look out for crime. So anything that happens, if we don't see it, we don't have to deal with it.
Well, also look out could just be like, yep, we made note of it right there. It was in that area. Here's my note I wrote for it.
They were sentient, so we couldn't kill them. So we just let it go on.
We were really worried we were gonna kill them. So
Wait, I
So-
thought when they're drunk that was one of the exceptions.
No.
I don't think so.
Oh.
wait, hold on, I gotta check my notes. here.
Dorothy, I hate to tell you this, but I don't think you're gonna be leader much longer.
What are you talking about?
You're gonna be stripped of your title just as quickly as Aorn was.
That's not true. I don't think he was made leader until yesterday. So I've already been leader overnight.
So I'm going to have you go ahead and roll initiative, just because if you walk up into there, there's a chance that they're going to take a swing at you.
Damn it, Andy.
Doesn't count. It's not his character.
So what do you do first?
All right, so just to review, we have basically a bar brawl. We have a bar brawl.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we have the drop
Someone
on them,
ins-
so this is a surprise round if we just start plunking
Yeah.
away with arrows, right?
That's true. Someone said, someone insulted someone's mother, someone called someone else a whore, and then, it just kind of devolved from there.
Okay, 2 questions. First of all, was this person a whore?
Well, there is a harlot out on the street.
All right, so then
Yeah, I think we already met her.
that may be valid. So that person may not. So we have to side with the person who was calling that person a whore because they're right. Then we have to follow up with the person's who insulted the person's mother. Is that person a bad mother?
Well, you don't know at this point, but the first thing is that you need to get them to calm down, or, take them back to district headquarters so that the police can collect them. Otherwise, this could turn out very badly, and then the fact that you were here and people have seen you here in this area could turn out very poorly for you.
We have to do work, don't we?
All right, so I'm gonna fire my gun into the air to make the big noise so that it gets all their attention. And I will say, you will cease and desist and return to your homes, or you will all be arrested.
By doing that, Andy, what's going to happen is if we did everything right on this mission, that bullet will have landed through someone's window and several blocks away, and then we'll be
This
yelled
is
at
true.
for that.
Yeah. And it'll probably hit something sentient.
Yep.
So one of the drunkards turns around and yells at you to mind your own business and that they're just blowing off some steam. He turns back around and takes a swing at one of the other drunkards.
And Tony Snark says, "Oh yeah, I like to blow off steam too."
Oh no.
Well, first
This is our business. We are the Royal Homeland Constabulary.
Actually,
Well,
which one said the blowing off steam thing?
Number 2, but it's Era's turn. She has first initiative.
Well, she's not as impulsive as my character, so she's gonna wait and see what goes on.
Right? I should just stand in the forefront. No one ever sees me because I'm in the back.
That's
I-
true. If we're trying to put on an impressive face, we really should have the giant up front.
Right?
Are you carrying like around like a big club or something like that? We'll just get you. Go,
A longsword.
oh, just as
So
good.
let me ask you this: it is 9
Life
o'clock. Do we
of
want
a
to
longsword.
stop here and pick up with this encounter next week?
Yeah, I'm
Well,
fine for that because I got a couple of things I got to do.
Okay, good. That
Okay.
works for me too. But I didn't want
Also-
to be the spoil sport if you guys wanted to keep going.
Yeah, I'm good.
Well, I thought
about
we might have been able to get in there, but we chit chatted a little too much to be able to start it. So my mistake. But I will go ahead and try to get everything uploaded, and then I will see you guys next week. If anyone has spells or anything that they need to select at level 2, like say, I don't know, Dan and Eve, then be thinking about
Oh.
those for next week.
No, I think I got an extra spell slot. That was all. Although, wait, I think I get 1 per level. I actually got to memorize another spell for. Oh well, hold on a second. If we have things like we get to memorize an extra spell, can we add that one now, or do we have to wait till we like?
I'll let you
rest
go
it?
ahead and add it now.
Okay. So yeah,
Well,
I get to pick
especially for a cleric, like yours doesn't come from study, does it?
one. No, I just get them all because
But he has
the
to pray
spirits.
for them. But
Yeah,
in
the
this
spirits give-
situation, I'm not letting you heal to max, but anything that you gained from leveling up is added on top of what you had at the end of that last combat. So like if you had a
Fair enough.
11 HP and then you added another 8, you could be at 19 max, but you might have still had 3 wounds left over. So you didn't heal up the wounds. If that makes sense.
Okay.